Alright, this is CPU Kid, and this video is just going to be a cross-media bar walkthrough of the PS3. You see me in the TV. So, here we go. I'm just going to turn the PS3 on now, which is one nice feature. You turn it on right from the controller. And yes, my TV is 13 inches, piece of crap, but it works. So there's the boot up, pretty nice. Alright, so I'll go from left to right on the cross-media bar. So here you have users. You can create a new user, or here's the user which I'm signed in to CPU Kid. But here, say I want to create a new user, say I want mine and my sister to have one or something. You enter a name for the user, and then that's pretty much it. So now, under settings, you have system update, which is very much like the PSP. You can download the latest firmwares and you can install them. And on PS3 they're really strict about this. Like, you can't do anything if you don't have the latest firmware. You have to update. So hopefully this will be resolved with hacks and stuff in the future. And then here we have game settings. If you go to that, there's PS Upscaler, which is if you have just a PlayStation game like PS1, you can upscale it off, normal or full screen. And PS smoothing on or off. I'm pretty sure it just smooths the textures, since the graphics are kind of rigid in PS1 games. BD/DVD settings, I'm pretty sure that means blue disc, like Blu-ray. Menu language, audio language, subtitle language, just your standard options that you have for DVDs and such. It's got a text message, sorry. Music settings. You can, if you were to insert a audio CD, you could import the tracks right to the hard drive, which is really nice. And here you could select what format, either A-track, MP3, or AAC. And then the bitrate. The standard is 128 kilobits per second. Crossfade playback, I'm not sure what that is. Audio CD output frequency. 48 kilohertz is what mine's set to, but there's also 44.1/88.2/176.4 kilohertz. I have no idea what that means. And bit mapping, type 1, type 2, or type 3. Chat settings. Chat start, send image, send avatar. That's the only options that you have. System settings. Here you have your system name, mine's CPU Kid. System language, obviously English, but there's a bunch to choose from. Character set, I'm not even sure what this does. They had it on the PSP as well, and I didn't understand it there either. Dictionary type, either US or UK. You can edit or add a term to the dictionary. I'll show you where that is later. Delete predictive text dictionary, I don't even really know what that is. Notification messages, you saw it at the beginning, it's right up there, and that just tells you like if someone signs on or something happens. Disk auto start, I hate that. Like if there's a disk in the drive when you start up, it'll automatically start. Sorry, I bumped the table. I don't like that, so I have it off. Enable A-track, it's just like enable WMA on the PSP. You have to have an internet connection to do it. WMA playback, and there's not a flash option here. It's already installed. Format utility, you can format the hard drive. Backup utility, backup, restore, or delete backup data. That's really nice. Restore default settings, self-explanatory. Restore PlayStation 3 system. Install other operating system. System information, that's just like the PSP. It tells you your firmware and your MAC address and whatnot. And about PlayStation 3. So now the theme settings. You can download themes just like the PSP. They're PTF themes, but on PS3 they're different. I'm not sure what format. And here's one that comes pre-installed. I don't like it, so I never use it. But as you can see, different icons and whatnot. But I just like the original. But if you have some on a flash drive, you can come up here to install, and it says insert storage media. And then down here to color, it's just like the PSP. Different colors, just fades right in. I like it. Background, here you can select a picture and set its background, pretty self-explanatory. And font, there's a few different fonts, rounded, pop, and the original one. They're not really that different, so I don't really pay attention. Date and time settings. Date and time, here you can set it manually or over the internet. I always set it over the internet so it's precise. Date format, I have it set to month, day, year. Time format, 12-hour clock, normal standard time. Time zone, I don't even know, whatever. Daylight savings time, it's now daylight savings time, so I have it set. Accessory settings, register, remote control. This is Bluetooth. Manage Bluetooth devices. This is, I have like a headset, and this is how you do it. You just connect it wirelessly. Camera, if you have a PlayStation Eye or a PS2 Eye toy, you could set it up via this. Audio device settings, you could probably plug in like a microphone or just like a standard mic, whatever. Voice changer, this is just like a little pointless thing, I guess. But if you have a microphone installed, this can change your voice. Like this is higher pitched and this is lower pitched. Pretty self-explanatory. Keyboard type, if you plug in a keyboard to this via USB, then it's the standard keyboard layout. Key repeat interval, I'm not really sure what that is. Key repeat speed, don't know what it is. Mouse type, right-handed or left-handed, that's pretty handy. I'm right-handed. And the pointer speed, normal. That's if you have a mouse that has like the cursor on the screen, how fast it moves. Printer settings, I don't know why that you would want to hook up a printer to this, but here's some settings, printer manager and printer selection. Display settings. Video output settings, it's currently at 480i because my TV is terrible. And I'm not using HDMI obviously, just the RCA cables. And then here you can also adjust your audio. Screensaver, I have it set after 20 minutes. Cross color reduction filter, I'm not sure what this is. RGB full range, HDMI I'm not sure, and this I'm not sure. Sound settings, audio output settings. This is just like what kind of cable you're using. Keytone, I like it on, I don't like it off. There's no sound as you see, as you hear. Security settings, change your password, I don't think I even have one set. Parental control to start a Blu-ray disc, region code, DVD, overall parental control, another text message, and internet browser start control, just like the PSP. Remote play settings, here's where you register your PSP before you can use it wirelessly. And then here's your device list you're registered, so if you have more than one PSP, it'll register probably both, I've never done it. Custom connection settings, remote start, and audio output device. Now network settings. Here's just your settings and status list. This tells you that if you're connected, what your signal strength is, what your web key is, but it tells you if you have one enabled and so forth. Internet connection enabled. Internet connection settings, wireless or wired, but I'm running wireless. Here's where you test your internet and media server. I'm not sure what that is, but I disabled it.